By the time the second soul was sent to earth, man had established many communities with different goals. Some were peaceful and others were violently ruled by the strongest. The lust for power had taken place and greed controlled the earth. He found himself in a community of many religions and superstitions. Fear of the unknown was obvious. He realized that his work might be more difficult than he had expected. He opened the box to see what powers were there to help him in this difficult task, and saw the turd. He quickly closed it again and decided that they were testing him. A turd was not going to be any help to him, and he needed to figure out a way to do the job himself. He concluded that showing people what was inside the box would be embarrassing. He had been told that the containers should be presented as a part of the source where all good things come from. Inside he would find a powerful aid to mankind, and it should be given to all who would accept it. The box was significant, he thought to himself. Maybe I can work with that. The existing religions played on heaven and hell, which was easy, because everyone was scared of the unknown. The people could not remove the connection with the spiritual world as it was embedded in them. Most of them could not connect properly, so the fear of the unknown was overwhelming. Studying the way other religions were presented, he decided to confront them on every level. His God was bigger than all others. His heaven was for the chosen one, and if you were not of them, his hell would fry your soul for all eternity. He accepted offerings as the religions did, so that he could build more glorious building for his God, as his should be seen as the most glorious of all. He was successful in making people believe, and soon there were buildings all over where people could pray to the box. This meant that replicas of the box had to be made. He could not convince himself that the turd has no power, and to ease his mind, he told the people that in order to make the replicas as powerful as the original, he would have to open the box and put some of this stuff into the replicas. This was not a job that could be done by anyone. It had to be done by the high priest himself, and in a secure room where he would perform the ceremony alone. He would then open the box and take a small piece of the turd and put into the replicas. He would then seal the boxes and command that the boxes should only be opened by him. As this religion grew larger, he ran out of turd. He continued the procedures with the boxes, trusting that no one would dare to open them and find them empty. And at the end of his lifetime, when he returned to the spirit world, he noticed that the light was not as bright as before, and the reception was a disappointment. I did this in the glory of the great light, he said. We do not seek glorification, was the reply. I managed to convert people to your religion by replacing the old with yours, he said. We are not seeking to replace. We stand for all that is good in this world. In this, we stand as one in the universe. We do not compare. We cannot compare. You should have focused on what was within and not on the wrapping of the gift. The light of his soul was barely visible.